Welcome to Growing Younger Health and Fitness podcast designed for people over 40. Okay, team. Gavin here from Growing Younger, and we've got a very special guest today, Noah, who's one of our amazing clients. And she said something to me really awesome last week about what we do at Growing Younger and how it helps people and whatnot. And I asked her if she'd jump on our podcast just to share her story. So welcome, Noah. Really appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, good. So before we jump in, can you just share a little bit about yourself, your background, just to help people understand who you are and what you do?
Thank you, Kevin, for this opportunity. My name is Lata Noah, but Noah is easier for everybody. I am of Tongan descent. So I moved here in 1986. I've now got a family with 4 kids and 3 grandchildren. I work as a relationship manager for Oceania Career Academy, assisting people into work. So that's me in a nutshell.
Good. I was actually went to Tonga last year on a cruise. Actually, we had a
That's
trip to
right.
Tonga and we stopped off. It was pretty cool. Pretty nice little place up there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's a little bit about you. So just quickly, like what motivated you to kind of join Growing Younger eventually? Like how did you get to us? What were you looking for at the time? Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember very well because you asked me the same question when I met you. I actually was on my Facebook one day and I saw the page, and when I saw Growing Younger, it intrigued me because I go, oh, this is interesting. So I was supposed to join the seminar, but I couldn't. So you reach out, and then Kevin reached out. So I went into the Highland Park gym to meet you, and it was really it's been amazing from there. What I really liked about it was setting the goals. And the reason why I set the goals, because I think one of your first question is, what can we do for you? And I was
That's
thinking,
exactly right.
yeah. And I said, I actually am coming because I want to put on muscles. Because my weight is 75, my comfortable weight, but I lose weight fast. So I wanted to build muscles. So, and then you put me on to Alex, and I had an interview with him, and then you matched me up with a coach. And that is really what is amazing and different, because you are signing us a coach and working and giving us individual health plan.
Yeah.
The app making me read my goals first, because I used to join a gym before, but then I didn't go. But what motivates me with this is that if I kind of feel a bit down in that, I talk with my coach. Karen has been amazing in motivating me because I went through a phase of losing members of my family, so I was a bit down, and learning not to feel guilty, but keep on coming back. And the Highland Park gym where I first started, the feeling of you can just walk in, do your plan, and everybody walks in and to their plan. And because it was because I'm 57, and usually going to the gym, a local gym is kind of intimidating because most of it's quite full. You don't really know what to do. But the gym at Highland Park where I started was amazing. The people were amazing. I felt safe. I felt that I can just walk in and do my workout. People are friendly. the people before me that was there, they were greeting me and getting to just say hello to everybody. But this program has been amazing about my journey because my goals were to be stronger and to put on muscles. But there was a question also after that saying, why is that your goal? And I had to think for myself, what is it? Why is it that I want this? So I put down, and I've still got the book. I look at it now and then.
Good.
And it was actually for me, for myself first, because as you get older, you realize that we have to focus on ourselves, not running around after our children all the time, because if we are not okay, no one else is okay in the family. So I was doing it for myself and for my family, but also one of the key things is the reason why I put down stronger is that because I want to live independently for as long as I can. And I'm still doing it now. I think I joined it's over a year ago.
Yeah,
And
same.
I am much stronger. I can say that confidently.
Yeah.
I'm much stronger and I'm more confident now because I decided to join. I discussed with you, Kevin, that I'll join a local gym because of the distance from Mount Eden to Highland Park. I walk in confidently. Before I used to tag along with someone, but now I can just go in, put my stuff in the locker, walked in, open my app, and do my work. And the strive to keep on pushing myself and the boundaries. I joined a competition for strength,
Yeah.
and that has been amazing
Yeah.
because it makes me because I did the test with Karen, and
Mhm.
I'm going, oh my gosh, I better I better those and stay the same with that. But growing younger is a place where everybody. I encourage those Pacific Island. It doesn't matter what race you are,
Mm.
to go in and do it for yourself. And you guys have been amazing, and with us because we can reach out at any time
Yeah.
through Karen, my coach.
Mm.
So that's my journey, and I'll continue to be with Growing Stronger because
That's
it's me. It's all about me.
That is so awesome to hear. Funny enough, there's a couple of things I spoke to one of our other Pacific Islander ladies. She's lost 17 kilos with us. And she was telling me yesterday actually that the family dynamics are a little bit different. They obviously, the mums, they're doing everything and they don't have a lot of time for themselves. And
Yes,
I want to pick up on what you said, like is you shouldn't feel guilty about it because like if you can be stronger and fitter, then everybody else in your family will benefit from that, right?
that's
And
right.
that's a big thing we hear as well a lot. So I just want to go back a little bit because I think what you said at the beginning is when we have a conversation first. So when you come into Growing Younger, we obviously sit down first and have a good conversation about what it is you want to achieve, right? And you talk
Yes.
about goals. So for people that don't know what we do exactly, what we do is that we set the goals at the beginning and we ask the reasons why. Because a lot of people will say the same thing, I want to get stronger, but they don't understand what that means or why
Yeah.
they want to do it. So we drill into that a little bit more because we need to have a why. You've got to have a reason to do it in the first place. And there's an interesting stat that gets kicked around. I don't know if it's super true, but I think looking around, it probably is not far off that 9 out of 10 people over the age of 40 believe that their health and fitness is a priority, but there's only 30% of people doing anything about it. Do you know what I mean?
That's
And a
correct.
lot, yeah. And a lot of it is because they're not motivated or they feel they've got no time or their families are there. So what we do with Growing Younger is really just to get you aligned with your goal, understand why you're there to remind yourself. And like, even though with you have gone through some, tough family times and everything else, you still remain motivated because you understand your goals. And that's kind of the process, right? Which is cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then the other thing as well, I just want people to know as well, is that Noah, obviously, as she said, she does live a bit far away from our gym, but she's joined another gym, which means that you, like I said, you feel more confident going in there. You know what to do. We teach you the exercises, you know, because that's a lot of it. Like way after you finish with us, potentially you're going to be using gyms for the rest of your life, essentially. You know, and just we've got to teach you those skills, I think, for you to be able to do that on your own, which is really awesome. That's so cool.
Mm.
All right, good stuff. So, in terms of getting stronger, like that is you got quite that's a unique goal because a lot of the goals I hear are I want to lose weight and then get stronger come second or third, right? But yours was
Yeah,
number one for sure.
yeah.
So, what are you able to do now that you may not have been able to do before?
Um, and interestingly enough, I've got two big sons. They're over
Mhm.
6 foot. So I used to just get them to carry stuff, moving stuff around the homes and stuff. But now, even opening a can, a lid and stuff, but lifting, I can say that I can lift over 25 kg.
Wow, look at that.
So it's amazing because I remember when I started, and also I was seeing a chiropractor, and what he said to me that what I was doing with growing younger is the best thing because as we get older, it helps our bone stays longer. I've looked after an auntie who had dementia, um, and for me it's realizing little things in my life but being stronger now. Kevin, I'm independent now. I can go, and if I want to move something at home I can move it right with the right posture, and that, and even at work,
Mm.
because at work we've got young men there because we teach carpentry,
Right.
that always offer to help to for me to carry a box, and I say no, 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 I can handle it.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really glad, um, because that shows me um, it's working, and
Mm.
it's working for me,
For sure.
and I'm happier with that. But those are
Yeah.
the kind of things that I can do, and I've got some muscles as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Karen was telling you how strong you've gotten. It's fantastic. Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but it has changed my life, and I think the motivation was the issue with me before.
Yeah.
I used to go to the gym, join, pay the membership, and not attend.
Yeah.
But and here, I said to Karen, I always remember you when I'm doing a workout or it's time to go to the gym. So it's really, really good because her being there, and I know growing younger has been there supporting me,
Mm.
um, is amazing. Because when if I go walking with my cousins on Saturday, but I will run straight after that to my appointment with Karen. So it's really, really important because it motivates. You don't do it alone. You know there is a support network behind you for physically and also mentally,
Mm.
because it has helped me so it's really, really great. Build my confidence up to like what you said, going to the gym. I'm so confident walking in because I
Yeah.
walk in and I know how to use the machine. Um, and when I meet with Karen, I'll do my exercise and he'll correct me, and then I'll watch the videos as well that you post.
Mhm.
So it's wonderful.
That's so good. So a lot of people like they can't like with us and what we do is quite hard to I guess communicate what we do. So like we always say we got more of a coaching program. That's kind of how we describe it, right? But a lot of people will see us as a gym because we have a gym, okay? So
Yeah.
what would you say for somebody that's like doesn't know a bit of what we do? What would you say would be the distinct differences between a normal gym and us? What would it be? How do you describe it?
I think for me, the biggest difference is that it was so easy to come in, and the guidance that you do, and it's ongoing.
Mm.
The payment as well, it
Mhm.
is not much, but it's
Mhm.
worth it's an investment.
Mm.
And also you have to go in I think with the normal gym, it was, I remember I wanted someone to show me. They will come and show you, but there's no one that walk through with you if you're not sure about anything. And I think that is the biggest difference is actually the personal coach, the individual plan, and you don't worry about, oh, I have to pay extra and stuff. It's inclusive in that, but for me, that's the biggest one is having a coach, having your own individual plan that you work for and keep on improving on.
Yeah. That's a big one for sure. Because when when I was at gyms before we opened up Growing Younger, you'd see everybody doing the same program. They'd have a piece of paper that was given to everybody, and then what some of the trainers would do then is if you wanted to change it, they would charge you for personal training to change the plans. And a lot of them as well, like not to say there's anything wrong with that, but a lot of people
Yeah.
over 40 will generally be a bit nervous of going into a gym in the first place, and then all of a sudden they go in and then they get slammed in with being unfamiliar and a paper program that they don't know how to do anything. So yeah, I mean, I think having a coach is so important for everybody, and just so they can learn what to do, right? To give you some confidence.
Absolutely.
For sure, that's
Absolutely.
amazing. It's good. So I think you've covered everything. I was going to add a couple more questions, but I think you covered the whole shebang already, which is pretty good.
Well,
Um,
that's great.
yeah, so good, so good. So, like, what would you say, like, to somebody that's watched your video? Because, like, let's say, obviously, you said your age at the beginning, and they're a bit nervous because you are a very fit person of that age now. What would you say to somebody that wasn't very fit and a little bit nervous? What would you say to them about, like,
Oh,
if they were on the fence?
I actually, the nervousness is there. Being nervous is great
Mm,
because it makes you want to go, but go into Growing Younger, and because what I found is that I came in, but it made me think more, like what I said
mm,
before, when you set the goal and when they were gonna, because Alex said to me, I know who to pair you up with. Because when
mm,
we come into you guys, you kind of already know the coach that will suit
mhm.
our personalities and the drive. Uh, I'm still nervous when I go in, and then Karen will go, okay, so what can you do? And then I'll do things, and then she'll correct me and we'll crack up laughing.
Yeah.
But like push up, Kevin.
Mhm.
When I first did the push up, I fell on my arm, on my
Mhm.
face.
Yeah.
But that was so funny. But now I'm really strong. I
Mhm.
can do push up, and I'm
Mhm.
so proud. I pat myself on the back, and I shared with Karen little wins. And I like the fact that you always ask us for what's your win this week,
Mhm.
um, and little, even if it's something that you just improve on, it's a win. So don't feel nervous because I'm still nervous now, and I've
Yeah.
been here for over a year.
Yeah.
And but I do push myself. Um, so anyone who feel nervous and sitting on the fence, please go and join. Go in and have a look. Because
Mm.
when you walk into I haven't been to the new gym, but the new studio, but
Mhm.
the one in Highland Park is so friendly,
Yeah.
and everyone there is. Don't be nervous because
Don't be
nervousness
nervous.
is always good. Yeah, go in
That's
and,
exactly
and,
right.
and check it out.
Yeah, that's good. So tell us then, Noah, how many press ups can you do? How many push ups can you do now? What did you do last time?
before before I could only do 3, then it went up to 4. I can do a rep now at 12 on a rep of
Yeah,
of um, and go up to 15 sometimes.
yeah.
So it's really really amazing because for me the other exercise in combining the upper body and the lower body, um, I understand that now because when you do other exercises, you become stronger. Before I wouldn't have known that, but now I'm more conscious of what muscles I'm working at when I do the program, and that's amazing for me. It's because it's a self discovery journey for me, learning that. And yeah, so that's the push-up that I'm doing. I have to keep training so I won't fall on my face
Yeah,
when
that's
we do
it.
the final one. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Good. 15's a lot. Like that is, yeah. Some people like go from three to 15 is massive. Just for people to know,
yeah,
because upper body strength is a big one. Certainly for ladies as well. It's quite hard, but for that's amazing. So well done. Good job. That is so cool.
thank you.
And you definitely get a few more by the end of the challenge as well. I think that's for sure.
Yes, I'll have to work harder. And it's great because I'm doing it for myself,
Yeah.
but the competition, because Karen said you should join the the challenge. And I
Mm.
went, oh, what, doing what? And because the strength. And I went, oh, why not? So
Yeah.
I joined in and I'm glad I do because I'm watching amazing people doing this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But doing it and I find that I'm doing it at my own pace,
Yeah.
not pushing myself um, to hurt myself. So I'm doing it at my pace, but within mind. But every time I see the how many people the points that people are doing it I'm going, wow, that is amazing work.
Yeah.
So it motivates me as well.
That's very cool. We had a young girl, I say young girl, like I think she must be early 40s, I think. And she
Mm.
came in with one of her parents and she felt embarrassed because all the older people were way fitter than she was. And she was like, I come in and all these older people are there doing amazing things, she said, and I was like so unfit. So, there's a lot of people up there who are doing so well. But they didn't start there though. That's the important thing to understand. They actually
Exactly.
got through.
That's,
So
that's
very,
right.
very that's awesome. Well, no, that's been such a cool conversation with you. I'm so glad we jumped on and had this chat. So I do thank you for your time.
That's awesome.
Anything else before we shoot off, anything else? Have we
I
done?
think I think that's it. I think my families and friends know because I talk
Yeah,
uh, about growing younger and my journey there.
yeah,
So jump on board if you're watching this podcast and yeah, you grow stronger like me. I have and we grow on different strengths. Just because somebody is stronger than you doesn't
yeah.
mean that you can achieve the maximum for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much, Kevin. I've
Very
enjoyed
welcome.
the conversation.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. All right, see you later.
Thank you. See you later.
Okay, guys, so I hope you found the podcast of value. If you did and you're struggling with your own health and fitness journey, there's a link in the description for a free discovery call with me. And that free discovery call, we're going to cover off a little bit about you, your history, your goals, what you want to achieve, and maybe we can help you or not with your own health and fitness goal. So if that does sound like something that you'd like to do, then click on the link in the description, and I look forward to chatting to you in the very near future. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.